Hey everyone, today we're doing a little plant tour. I keep most of my plants on my balcony, but I also have some indoor plants. So this is my newest plant. It's growing really good. I started using some plant food for all of my plants, and they definitely are doing way better now. Tradescantia Pistachio White. Focus. It won't focus because it's focused on me. Alright, here you go. That's the plant. I'll have to repot this soon because the roots are getting out of here, but I kind of want to put them in nice pots, but I don't really want to buy some pots right now. That's fine. This one, I believe, was a pink Philodendron. I got it on sale at Walmart because it was almost dying, and I wanted to rescue it. So then it died, but then I put it outside and now it's alive again. But this used to have a pink leaf. I'll put like a picture in it. It used to be pink. But yeah, I started putting it outside. It started slowly growing. Then I added some more plant food and now it's really growing fast. And it's gonna be in top condition again. However, I doubt if it will become pink again, but I'll try. This is a Postal plant that I got from Facebook Marketplace. So someone left this outside in their garden for me to pick up. It came in a plastic bag because they wanted to get rid of it. It seems to be a very strong plant considering that it grew outdoors at first. I moved it indoors and I split the plant into two, so now I have one that's outside and it's really thriving, and I have one inside as well that I'll show later. As you can see, the leaves closer to the sun, they're very bright and they have some nice variation in there. I'm super happy with how they're coming out. Everyone always mentions how easy it is to take care of a pothos. It's very low maintenance, but I noticed that if you put in a little bit of extra love, it grows really fast. It's one of my rescue plants. Actually, all of my plants are kind of rescue plants, or they're my little science experiments. This is a jade plant that I propagated from my parents' garden, and I'm thinking about maybe turning it into some sort of bonsai tree and adding some wire to it so it's not gonna hang so much. I believe this is a Maranta. This is also one I propagated from my parents at first. When I propagated it, I took some leaf cuttings and then I left it in some water. It took quite a while until it started rooting. I would definitely say more than a month. Maybe longer. It felt really long, maybe like 2 months. As I had it in water indoors, I kind of waited it out and checked how fast the roots were growing. Some leaves started dying, but in the end, it's still thriving, so I'm surprised. Once the leaves kind of started dying and I saw that the root was strong enough, I transferred it into soil, I think just about the right time. And since I moved it outdoors, it's doing way better. So here's my Asiatic Lily. It already bloomed when I got it, so I'll insert a picture of what it looked like. It was a very pretty flower, but it's supposed to come back next year. If not, I don't know. I'm just gonna see if it's gonna keep on surviving. To be honest, already one flower stem died off. I don't know if I overwatered it or it was just kind of done blooming. I don't know if it's gonna regrow. Not really sure how it works, but we'll see. So this is a petal plant. I don't know how to say the scientific name. It's Kalanchoe Luciae. Fun fact about this plant is that the leaves can turn red if it has enough sun. But yeah, since mine are kind of shaded, it doesn't have that much sun. Also, this is my mini Zen garden. These are some pebbles I got from a lake nearby. Now these are my herbs and vegetables, so mainly herbs right now. Here's some rosemary, basil, and some bell pepper plants. As you can see, the rosemary kind of sunburned because I kept moving it around. I wanted to give it some more sun, but yeah, it's okay. There's some new growth coming. I could cut it off, but I just kind of want to leave it. Regarding the basil plant, I really want to use my basil, but I feel like I should let it sit there for it to become stronger until I start taking the leaves off for cooking. And the bell pepper plant, I just planted it from seeds. I've done it before and they came to fruition. I'm not sure if they will in these circumstances, but I just wanted some little plants, so it's okay if they're not gonna grow any veggies anytime soon. I know they need a lot of space, but at the same time I know plants can do okay-ish in more crowded spots, so like I said, this is just kind of my experiment. I really want to see how this is gonna work. So these are some zinnias I planted as well. I'm in the middle of Texas and it's August right now, so it's not the best time to plant flowers in general, I guess. But I just want to see how this is gonna go. I didn't plant them all as deeply as I should, so I feel like the long ones, they're not really gonna thrive. They seem kind of weak, but the ones that are in deeper, they seem to be growing stronger. These are some marigolds I planted as well. I know, once again, plants need some space, but some plants are just not gonna thrive, and I don't really care too much about spacing. I just want to see the survival of the fittest, so let's hope these plants will bloom very soon, though. I planted them about a month ago. And this is my umbrella plant. I didn't even know what it was called until I had to look it up for this video. I really like this plant. It's a fun little plant. I didn't realize how fast it grew since I had it. I like the leaves, they're very fun and they grow really interestingly. I don't know too much about it, but it's a cute plant. So technically some of my plants are indoor plants, but they just don't do as well in my environment. It might be too cool and there's AC blasting all the time. I noticed that they just do way better when I put them outside. So this is a bird of paradise. It was given to me as a gift, but it was already kind of damaged, so the leaves on the left, that's the condition it came in. First I had it on the right side of my television, right here. Feel like it didn't have enough sunlight, so I moved it around. But I feel like I moved it too late because it already kind of started dying off. It might be some root rot, I have to check it, but it's very hard to remove it out of the container, and I don't want to make a mess out of it. But I'm definitely gonna have to check for the sake of this plant's health. Hopefully I'll do it soon. So this is the other Pothos plant I was talking about. It's initially the same mother plant, but I separated it and I put it all the way up here in my kitchen. Once again, not the best place, but I just kind of want to see if it's gonna thrive or not. So I get up here once a week to give it some water. It's a lonely plant right now, but hopefully it will become very full and long. This is one of my favorite plants. It's my little bonsai tree. It's a Ginseng Bonsai tree. I got it from Aldi as an impulse buy a few years ago. When I first took it home, I put it on the floor of my car, but because the pot is round, it started rolling around and it lost almost all of its leaves. So I was so excited, but then I learned patience with this. I knew that the leaves would grow back. Now it's sitting here peacefully. Well, it was in my living room. It was definitely happy there, and I hope it will stay happy in my bedroom. There's not that much light, but once again, I'm kind of monitoring my plants, and if they seem sad, I'll move them to a better place. Yep, my plants just need to harden up. They just need to learn the ways of life, living with humans who ruin everything. Anyways, thank you for watching my little plant.